Hello and welcome to 15-minute yoga break, and this is desk refresh, and we're going to start seated because that's where some of you might be at, but we don't want to sit for too long. So just to start off, you may be seated very slumped or legs crossed. Whatever you're doing now, just come forward on your seat, so away from the back. Imagine that's the back there, and your feet are on the ground. Nice and steady on your feet, and just place your hands on your knees, but try and sit up tall. We're so used to sometimes slumping or leaning forwards that sitting up tall, what does that mean? Well, I like to think about my sternum, middle of my chest, lifting up here. Sorry about the sound there. So we're sitting forward in our seat, lifting up the chest there. The shoulders sit back in place. Rest the hands on the knees. Really think about the back of the neck being really long. So you're just tucking the chin in slightly, lengthening the back of the neck. Take a deep breath into the nostrils and let go of all the strains and tensions of the day so far by breathing out through the mouth. We'll do that again. Your feet on the ground. Feel your feet. Breathe in through the nostrils and even sigh out through the mouth. We'll do that one more time. Breathing in and out through the mouth. So most of what we're doing is releasing tension. So we'll follow that on. Let the arms just be floppy by the sides. We're going to lift the shoulders up for these little shrugs. But see if you're going to hold that breath in. Squeeze the shoulders right up by the ears. And then out through the mouth in a very quick way. Good. And again, breathing in. Squeeze those shoulders right up. Lifting the ribs. And out through the mouth. Quickly. Good. One more time. And out through the mouth. Let's see if we can open up the shoulders even more by interlinking the fingers and extending the hands up to the ceiling. Try and get the arms right up by the ears rather than in front. So we get very shortened here in the front of the shoulder from sitting and working at a laptop. So we really want to contest that. We really want to, ease that out by stretching up, keeping the shoulders down. So we're really thinking about squeezing the shoulder blades together as well. Good. You feel this in your abdominals. They're getting a nice stretch here. We keep the back of the neck long. We're not looking up. And just breathe in and out through the nostrils. One more breath in. And as you breathe out, just pushing the heels of the palms out to the side and lowering the arms down slowly, on and out breath. Now to take the fingers in front of you. So we're going to open up the back and the back of the shoulders. Breathe in. As you breathe out, just drop the chin to the chest, take the hands forward, and feel the middle of the back is pulling away from your hands. So you're creating a lot of space between your chest and your hands. And dropping the head down, just looking down at your feet there. Just give your feet, little toes a wiggle. Just remind your feet, or remind yourself you have feet and there's ground beneath you. This really takes us into the body. Keep breathing into the middle of the back. And breathing out, release those hands. Good. Sitting up tall again, lifting from the sternum. Now take the hands behind you. Take the chest forwards. So we're leaning forwards here, taking the chest forwards and just taking the arms back. So again, this area which we really need to open up. Sorry, it's gone a bit dark. Usually the magic wand works. Okay. Yes. Open up that chest. You can let the neck be long in line with the spine by just looking down at the ground slightly there. And then release. Let's take a look at this neck. So reach up with the right hand and take it onto the back of the neck. We take the fingers just below the left ear there, so it's on the side of the neck really. Breathe in, and breathing out, just drop the chin to the chest, straight down with the head, but then turn your nose towards your left knee. So we're getting a good stretch on the left side of the neck, but nice and easy. We're not pushing or forcing anything. Pushing and forcing, this isn't yoga, we're just trying to bring ease to the body. Keep dropping the left shoulder down. Just relax and notice where there's tension. Use the inhale to lift up the head, lift up the arm, and then releasing that arm down to the side slowly. Now we lift up to the left side. Take that to the back of the neck. Put the fingers on the right side of the neck, just below the ear there. The elbows going up to the ceiling. Breathe in. And on the out breath, bringing the chin down to the chest. And then bringing the nose to point to the right knee. Just breathe. Your job here really is just to breathe in and out through the nostrils. Most of the time in our yoga practice, we are breathing in and out through the nostrils. Sometimes we breathe out through the mouth to release, but to maintain our energy, we breathe in and out through the nostrils. Use the inhale to lift up the head and the arm, and then lower the arm down. Okay, sides. Let's open the sides up a little bit. So place that left hand, hold on to the left side of the seat. Breathe in, stretch up through the right. And on the out breath, we're going to take the arm right over the body, but keep a firm grip on the left side there. So you feel that stretch from the hips, the right hip, right up the side body, into that armpit, into the chest, relaxing that left shoulder, but holding onto the seat to keep yourself very firmly in your seat. Try to sit with both sitting bones down. We're not leaning too much, or else we might topple over. Use the in-breath to lift up, the out-breath, lower the arm down. Take hold of the other side of the seat. Breathe in, stretch up through the left side. And leaning over to the right, stretching right over to the right. Breathe. Feel the ribs lifting up out of the left side there. Breathe. You can even take the gaze to look up at the ceiling if you want to challenge your balance a little bit. Change your perspective. Use the inhale to come up, lift the arm up. Exhaling, lower the arm down. Now for a twist. Bring the hands to the heart center, just to keep that central, and also remind the chest to lift. This is a good habit to get into. Breathe in. On the out breath, twist your body to the left and take the hands down to the outside edge of the seat. Breathe here again. Breathe in. Feel the top, the crown of the head is lifting up. The shoulders are down away from your ears. And as you breathe out, see if there's a bit more space for your body, not just your head, but feel the left shoulder is twisting around to the left. Keeping that, maintaining that upright, open, long spine. One more breath in through the nostrils. And as you breathe out, untwist back to the front. Bring the hands back to the heart center. Breathe in. Lifting the sternum, shoulders down. As you breathe out, turn to your right. Place the hands on the outside edge of the seat. Breathing out as you twist. That right shoulder is coming back. The left shoulder is coming forwards, if you like, the direction you're going. Now, inhaling, lift the chest. Keep the shoulders down. Keep the head on top of the body rather than leading that movement. Head does a lot of leading. We try and lead with the body instead. Breathe in one more time. And untwist to the front. Good, these twists are great. So now I'm going to show you how you can do a cat stretch, which you normally do on the ground, in a chair. So we put the hands on the knees here. Breathe in, you slide the hands back, you take the chest forward, you look up. So we're really creating this little curve in the back here. The chest is going forward, the shoulders are going back. And as you breathe out, you slide the hands forward and just let the head drop down. So we're really arching and curving the back. So we're taking the back through a nice range of movement, but doing this with the breath. So slide the hands right back, take the chest forward, lift the gaze, breathing in. And breathing out, slide the hands forwards. Imagine the middle of your back wants to reach back to the chair behind you. And the hands go right to the knees, extend the arms. Just follow this in time with your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Try and make that breath, or gradually get that breath slower and slower. Breathing in. Imagine the breath is expanding the chest and breathing out. Just making yourself almost curving the back as much as possible. One more of these, breathing in. And you can do any of these exercises, breathing out. Just on their own, when you want to take a quick little break. Okay, let's come to standing for a moment. We can move the chair away. And we're going to release some of that tension with a very simple practice called the half breath. So, feet to hips width apart and they're parallel. Breathing in, lift the arms up, reach up and look up, and then out through the mouth in one go. Notice how I'm bending the knees and let the arms be really floppy. This is great for energising, releasing all that pent up tension, all that old rubbish, all the worries that we kind of gather in our bodies and our minds. Breathing in. Freshen your in-breath, reach your fingers to the ceiling, look up and then out through the mouth. And one sharp, don't be afraid to make some sound. One more. Good, let the arms swing. So let's get the, again, releasing tension. And this is a key area for a lot of desk work, is the shoulders and the neck. So we're going to do some shoulder circles, make sure there's space. This requires a bit of space, just to make sure. I'm going to take that right arm in a circle, making sure it's not going to crash into a light fitting or anything. Left foot is forward, take the left hand on the left hip, keep the knees nice and soft, and we're just going to hold onto the fingers lightly there. It's not a fist, it's lightly held fingers. And we swing the arm. It's important here we keep breathing in and out through the nostrils, and we're just getting a bit of momentum going with this arm. This is like a little bit of magic, these arm circles. And we're going to once we get the momentum, we're going to do big circles, going right round, backwards first of all. So we're just rotating that, but keep breathing, so we're not holding tension in the body. We're just letting the arm swing around, and then swing again. Keep breathing in and out through the nostrils. Now we're going to go forward with this arm. Okay, that's a few times, maybe 3 or 4 times, and then we let the arm swing and come to a stop. So we take the other side now. So we're going to take the right foot forwards slightly and take hold of the right hip just to steady ourselves. Knees are nice and soft. Take hold of the fingers softly. Now swing the arm. Just make sure you've got space first of all. Maybe do one big circle, yeah. So everything stays springy and open and relaxed. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. We're going to go backwards first of all. So get some momentum and then let that arm go around. Breathe. Don't hold your breath when you're doing this. Very important. And swing the arm again. Sometimes there's a tendency to hold the breath when we're trying or making effort. And actually we need that flow of breath. So we go forwards now with the arm. Keep the knees nice and springy. Let the arm really swing around and then come to a stop. And what goes nicely with that is some twists. So we're just going to have the knees again, quite bendy. Not really bent, but just soft. They're not locked. And we're going to just twist the body. So notice how I'm not moving my body with my arms. The arms are not rigid. They're very floppy. And I just loosen everything up, turning on my centre. I'm also not letting my back be collapsed. It's staying upright. The head is staying on top of the body. And I'm bending in my knees to keep everything soft and fluid. So freeing up all this energy that can get very stuck. And now to add to that, little treats. So we just give our lower back a little pummel, back of the hands. Just pummel the lower back. Wake up some of that dormant energy. And then take the knuckles and just rubbing the lower back there. Don't forget to breathe. Keep breathing in and out through the nostrils. Yeah, have a little release there. We take the hands in front and behind as well. It's a good little wake up, clearing and cleansing the space, and opening the fronts and backs of the shoulders. Let's have a little stretch up. So have the feet about shoulder width, so they sit underneath your shoulders, so it's wider than hips width, okay? Knees are soft but not bent. Now breathing in, lift the arms up above the head. Breathe in. This is a palm tree. We're going to lean to the left as you breathe out, but push into the foot that you're leaning towards so you get that support. Breathe in, come up to centre. Breathing out, leaning over to the right. So going with your breath, breathing in. And I keep reaching right into the fingertips all the time so we get lots of length in the body. But do this in time with your breath. Breathing out as far as you can over to one side, reaching up. So the side you're leaning to, push into the foot on that side. So it gives you stability. One more time. Either side. Leaning over to the left. Use the inhale to lift you up. Exhaling. Inhaling. Lower the arms down. So a bit of balance comes in now. Feet now are hips width apart, so parallel as well. And this is the hip we want to measure it with, the hip joint, not the outside of the hips. So as you breathe in, lift the arms up. We're going to do a bit of breathing and moving and lift the heels off the ground. Bit of balance here. Turn the palms and bring the hands back down on the out breath, bring the heels down. This is a great little practice to do on its own. So as you breathe in, open the hands up, open the insides of the arms, breathing in, reaching right up, bringing the hands together, turning the palms and coming back down. Slowly bring the heels down. This will really center you, refocus you, steady your breath, energize, connect you with the different energies you need in the day, these different polarities, the masculine, the feminine, the sun, the moon, the dark, the light. Good. This is all within one person, all within the universe of what person. Breathing out, the arms coming down. Let's do one more of these. Breathing in all the way up. Reach up, lift the heels off the ground, stretch up, and then turn the palms slowly. The arms are floating down. As you breathe out through the nostrils, they're floating down, the heels are coming down, it's lovely soft quality, everything open and relaxed. I'm going to finish off with a rag doll. So the feet hips width apart still, parallel. Start by bending the knees. This is a great little break. You can do this any time of the day your back is feeling a bit achy. Bring your chin to your chest so the head starts getting heavy. The hands start sliding down the legs. The head leads you, knees are bent. Let your arms just hang down, let them hit the floor, let the body hang, particularly the neck. Release the neck. If you're finding that difficult to release the neck, it is difficult to begin with, then just shake the head slowly as if you're saying no. And we'll take a few releasing breaths to finish here. This is the last thing we're going to do, apart from coming back up. Breathe in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Release everything. And again, breathe in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Now take your attention to the base of the spine. We're going to slowly uncurl. Leave the head heavy, leave the arms heavy, keep the knees bent, and imagine there's energy travelling up from the base of the spine. It's lifting you up. So each of the vertebrae is lifting up one at a time. We're creating space in this spinal column until we come to standing, and we have a brand new spine, brand new body, and then we can come back to whatever we're doing in our life, in our work, with renewed vigour and motivation. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Be well, be happy, and keep practicing. Bye-bye.